This is Terrence Andre Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions, coming to you with another great article, and specifically about silver. The article stuck out to me because, of course, the title, Investors Bet Big on Silver for 2018. Now, I've done a couple of videos in silver in the past, and I'm a firm advocate of it. Silver has been beaten down for a number of years, and many believe that they're not paying attention because, the cryptocurrencies has been really taking the world by storm, and, a lot of focus has been on that. But I want to go back again and remind people of the value of silver. And this article does a great job of just giving you a reason why investors are betting big on silver for 2018. I've been a big silver advocate since 2005. I've been especially between gold and silver, but particularly silver because silver is the industrial metal that controls most of our modern economy. It's in everything that we do, and its continuing application is going to be constantly used in everything else going forward, especially for the computer base. And I truly believe even for the platforms of even new technology, silver is going to be the main component that's using it, and it's already been shown to be itself. So if you haven't purchased any silver, you need to get on it. The price still makes it remarkably undervalued. It's the most underperforming metal for 2017, most underperforming metal. And because it's so beaten down, many people have really gotten out of space. I heard a lot of individuals even selling the silver, but the truth is it's in every aspect of our modern day society in terms of how we function. So let's go into the article, and the reason why it stood out for me is quick and short. Investors bet big on silver for 2018. The underperforming metal for 2017 expect to return 17 to 20%. And it gives a couple of little ads there. But let's read on to investors have started betting big on silver amid hopes of a sharp upswing in its prices in calendar year since 2018. Now, silver in 2017 went down to 16 something. Now it's back up to 17. And it really doesn't excite anyone because people are expecting this to really pop over. But it kind of washes out people. But silver, I can't stress enough its value. Despite immense potential for an increase following the improvement in industrial commodities prices, silver remained in underperformance in CY17 with a mere 6.3% of returns in dollar terms and nearly 4% loss in value in rupee terms. So again, this is why silver has not gotten its play, because people are not really seeing the returns if you're looking for a way to gain. But in the age we live in, it's still a finite planet, and silver has stood the test of time as well as gold. But I'm going about silver because silver is really for the common man. And not really for the common man. It's been really undervalued, and I can't stress enough. And let me continue on with the article. By contrast, all asset classes and commodity segments such as base metals, crude oil, yield, etc., yield returns of up to 30%. Considering silver was a weak performer in 2017, leading global investment bank Goldman Sachs forecast silver to far better than gold in 2018. Now, gold is over 1,200 something. It's actually over 1,300 from the last count, depending on when you see in this video. Typically, silver tends to outperform gold at the current state of the business cycle, as it's more strongly leveraged to global growth, given its significant industry use. However, the relationship broke down post-2011. After 2011, its price-induced silver industrial demand to diverge from the growth of the business cycle. Now we're finally beginning to see evidence of silver and industrial demand picking up with strong global growth. That's fantastic. Therefore, strong global growth should lead silver to outperform gold as it has the next expansion phase, says Goldman Sachs in his report released late last week. Now, Goldman Sachs, one of the big boys, and if they're getting involved, you know that they see something. And when banks and stuff like that are talking about things, you may be a little late to the punch. So you got to get involved. And if you've been purchasing, stacking silver, not really paying attention to its price and looking at its value, this really is just bringing more ice into the cake for you. Echoing similar expectations, the Bank of America Lynch predict the silver price to average about $17.41 a pound for 2018, up more than 8% from the current price level. BOFAML's head of commodity and derivatives, Francisco Blanche, cautioned investors from precious metals for 2008 by saying the real U.S. Federal Reserve interest rates would rise, resulting into renewed strength in the U.S. dollar, while inflation should rebound slightly. The macroeconomic backdrop remains challenging for silver to beat gold in terms of returns. But again, silver is utilized in everything. I just want to keep reiterating that point if you're having any doubts of looking into silver. The Bank of Nova Scotia in the latest report said that momentum indicators are bullish as silver appears poised to target the November high of $17.38 in the near term. Silver has underperformed gold by 8% calendar year 2017. The investment bank has forecast silver price to average $17.20 an ounce in global markets for 2008 after falling a bit on profit booking in initial months of the current year. Silver prices are likely to move up by 17 to 20% in calendar year 2018 due to the rising industrial demand. And this is repeating. Silver prices are likely to move up by 17 to 20% in 2018 due to the rising industrial demand. I'm kind of paraphrasing there. Since global industrial growth is looking to remain extremely positive, we believe the silver consumption to go up this year. This gives us reason to believe that silver prices will move up from here, says Jayant Maglet, president of Regulate Securities. Global silver demand is slightly linked with the industrial growth due to two-thirds of this metal consumed in industries. This is another very good point to talk about silver. Silver is usually consumed. So when they consume it, they pull it in line piles. It's probably in computers, different aspects like that. And with that, it takes money and energy to mine this particular metal. Even though we believe that everything just comes in a flash of a light, there's still a metal base that conforms to our society and what we're actually doing. So look into silver. If you haven't started purchasing, this is still a very good time. It's the most undervalued asset that it is. I can't say that enough. Just for all the silver stackers, just keep stacking. And if you're looking new into space, do your research. But you'll find out that silver has stood the test of time. And it's definitely one to have in your portfolio and have on hand. Because if you physically have it, you really have it. Paper contracts is a different aspect. You can play both. But I'm referring to here to, besides the talk here in terms of buying silver on paper, buying the physical coin itself. Still the most undervalued asset. If this video has been any help to you, please subscribe and leave some comments. Until my next video, I'm out.